so for today's video I thought I'd do a more relaxed styled video. So basically I'm just going to go through all the concerts that I've been through. So this is my stack of tickets. I don't know, I just thought I'd talk about it and the experience with concerts and how they make me so happy. So let's jump into it. I'm partway through Game of Thrones. I'm only on season 6. Battle of the... And I've stopped watching it because I was like, I'm too overwhelmed. I was like, pause. So I might go back to that later. But yeah, I'm super excited. And I'm so happy. Look at my cup. This is from Primark. This is £5. I was well chuffed. Not a queen, a Khaleesi. There's nothing in it. I don't even know why I keep it there for. But yeah, Game of Thrones, out of question. Right, so the first ever concert I went to was McFly. So this was back in, does it say? Oh, 2006. So this was my first ever concert. So this was the Motion in the Ocean tour. And I remember exactly what I wore and how excited I was. So this was at Wembley Arena. And I remember that I bought merchandise. I got a programme. I love a programme. I have many programmes as well. A t-shirt and then a jumper. And I'm pretty sure, not jumper, like a sweatshirt. And I'm pretty sure I still have that sweatshirt. It said like McFly Motion in the Ocean on it. And I loved it so much. But I don't know like what I've done with it. I'll probably like put it in storage and stuff, like t-shirts that either don't fit me or things like that I don't wear anymore. I want to make like a really big blanket, but I feel like the blanket will be too big, so yeah, I don't know about that one. But anyway, that was my first ever concert. What did I wear? I wore like these blue shorts. I'm pretty sure like some green top. It was either Nike, Fred Perry, something like that. It was awful. If I can find a picture I'll insert it, but I doubt it very much. And then the next one was 2007. So these are both 2007. So this was McFly and McFly. Yeah, I just obviously I love McFly. I've been with them for, well, since 2006. Well, before that, because I was going to go to the Wonderland tour, but I couldn't make it somehow. I can't remember why, but yeah, I didn't end up going to that. So yeah, I've also seen McFly. Then again, a year later on, 2 times. And then 2008 was also McFly. Obviously I really love McFly. I still support them to this day. I've actually met them. I met McBusted. Oh, like literally the happiest day of my life, I swear. Even on my marriage day. Like when I'm getting married, I'll be like, this would be the happiest day of my life, but I met McBusted. So, cheers! Moving on. Download Festival. Oh God. The price I paid for this, £180, it actually makes me cry because I swear like tickets now are like £250 odd or even more. I had such a good time. I literally cried for like 2 days straight. I was like, I hate camping. I went with like my partner, his dad, his uncle and like 2 of his mates, and I bet they're all thinking, Jesus Christ, we're never taking her anywhere ever again. I literally, and then like once, because what it was, you camped for 2 days and then you had like stuff going on around, and then it was 3 days of music, which in the end I really enjoyed. It's just for those 2 days I was just like, I literally just want to go home to a warm bed. That's why when people are like, yeah, let's go camping, I'm like, let's not. So yeah, I would never ever do that again. I've been to festivals, but if I do go to one, it's just like a day. Like if I'm gonna do a festival, it's gonna be glamping or a caravan. It ain't gonna be nothing else. Also in 2010 I have Gimme 6. So we actually went to Hammersmith Apollo to see these, and I don't know why, because I hate like crowds. I suffer with quite bad like anxiety and stuff, so I always have to stand at the back if I'm standing, you know, which is fine. And I don't know why, but we got there like super early and we just stood in line, and I was like, why are we standing in line when we're literally just going to be at the back? So I remember me and my partner just went to Costa instead. But originally, I think it was his dad that got us the tickets, because he was like, oh yeah, like someone I know is like, can't make it, do you want them? And I was like, of course I do. And I'm pretty sure he lost them. Or was it Ben that lost them? Someone lost them on the way there, like they fell out of his pocket. And I was like, how dare you, that's so rude. But I had such a good time. I'm pretty sure this was, it wasn't Take Off Your Colours. No, I can't remember what tour this was. I remember the t-shirt I bought though. It was white, long sleeve, and had a tree on it. I loved it. It was the best t-shirt I owned. Moving on to 2011, so this is All Time Low, and this was at Brixton Academy, which I don't particularly like Brixton. Like, I can have some days I can have like a really good time, then other days I can just be like super miserable because the staff are just like, I just want to like strangle them, like they're never helpful. And so I didn't have the best experience, but I loved All Time Low. I'm pretty sure this was their Nothing Personal tour, and basically me and my partner, we bought well, she's my best friend and his sister, tickets to see All Time Low because it was she just turned 15 and it was like, yeah, she can go to a concert now. So I was like, let's get her a ticket then, you know. I think at the time, I don't know if the price is on here. No, I don't think it is. Oh, price, 16 quid. Bargain, I'm telling you. I was well chuffed about that. So I was like, yeah, let's just get a ticket because we were standing anyway. And I know she had a really good time. Yeah, I love her dearly. I miss you. I love you, Taz. So yeah, that was really, really good actually when I got to settle down and actually enjoyed it. And then I have Lee Evans. So this was also in 2011. A lot of people don't really like Lee Evans, but I find him super funny. I think he's absolutely great. I don't think he's touring anymore. Like, I know he done his last tour a little while ago, which is obviously upsetting because he makes me feel really old. But yeah, if you do get the chance to see him, if he ever comes back to tour, which I'm pretty sure he probably will do in a few years, definitely go and check him out. He's so, so good. If not, just buy it on DVD. Also, oh no, that was just 2011. So this is 2012. So this is The Wanted. Oh, my heart actually aches. So this was at the O2 Arena. I don't think this was my first time at the O2. I believe this was maybe my second. I think I went there for like some other little event thing. I love the O2. It's like my second home. It is beautiful. The staff are always really nice. I love the venue. Yeah, really, really good venue actually. Like if you're in London, obviously it's local, I really do recommend like this venue, especially if you're like a bit nervous going to concerts. O2 is probably like one of the best ones. The staff are always really helpful, really polite. I don't know, like I always just feel like I get a lot of love when I go in there. Yeah, oh, this is such a good show. I loved it. I loved The Wanted. Still love The Wanted. Still love them as individuals. So yeah, let's see them. God, I have so much glue tack on these things. Then I have tickets to a summertime ball. So I actually won tickets to see it. Like I phoned up and they were like, you're a winner. And then what they have to tell you to do is obviously you have to be excited because obviously you've just won tickets. It's like, you're a winner. So when you come on air, like just like be like, oh my God, I'm so happy. I was screaming. I was going, Mum, I won. So this is in 2012, so I remember this like clear as day because my mum loves Pitbull, and like Pitbull and The Wanted was there, and we were like, yeah, let's just go, like it's gonna be so much fun. I think who else was there, like Example, he was really good. Flowrider was amazing actually live. Like I was so pumped after seeing him. Usher, Jessie J, who else was there? Can't think who else, but it's like these are probably one of the best ones to go to. Like if you're like a newbie to concerts and you're like, oh, I want to go to one where you just want to spend a little bit of money. Like I think, yeah, these were £55, but you want to spend like a little bit of money. Obviously they have like more luxury ones like the Golden Circle and things like that, which aren't really necessary. I mean, that's obviously personal preference for people, but like they're so good for like first concerts, I think, because like you can get to see like loads of artists and you can spend out on one ticket rather than being like loads of individual ones like I do. But that's because I'm nuts, and it's just like I'd rather just spend my money on concert tickets than anything else. Obviously and makeup, but that's a whole nother story. So next up, this one's a bit worn. I don't know why it's like this, but it's like you can hardly see it, but I know this is my Michael Bublé ticket. Me and my auntie actually went to this. So this was 2013, I believe. I can't really see it yet. 30th of June 2013. I paid a pretty hefty price for this because I was like, I want to see Michael Bublé. I just want to go. I want it. I don't care if it's going to cost me like 10 grand. I'm down. And yeah, ended up going. I absolutely loved it. So I used to keep my tickets like along my door, but they kept falling off, so I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna stick them in like a little box thing and keep them in there, just because they keep like flying off the wall, and then eventually I just had no room to put them. But this was just like a little thing that Mum was into, and I was like, yeah, because she goes to concerts with me, so I'm like, yeah, I'll go and see like all the oldies and that, because I love a bit of the 80s music. Like if I'm in the van for work, I'm just like, yeah, let's put on a bit of Smooth on Magic. It's the best. So this was sort of like things like basic rollers, things like that, like proper old-timey music. So this was a Coca-Cola. So, well, Coca-Cola presents Olympic Torch Relay. So basically, obviously, we had the London Olympics and they done an event. And yeah, I was super excited because I was like the wanted are there. I was like, yeah, I don't care about anyone else. The wanted are there. I'm going to see them. And it also had Dizzy Rascal, and it had You Mix 6, but I remember like You Mix 6 come on and they played like one song and then left, and I was like, first of all, how dare you? And yeah, but the wanted were on there for ages, and I remember my partner was like, oh, kill me, because I was like on his back, and I was like, like screaming, and he was like, I just want to go home. It was really, really good. And I also went to the Paralympics, which was actually really, really good as well. Like people at Mum's school, because like my sister's autistic, and they were like, oh, we've got tickets, so if you want to go. And I was like, oh, of course I do. Like it's like the biggest thing to happen in London since, well, I think that's it really. But anyway, yeah, really, really good time. So this was this also 2012? Honestly, I can't even remember what I went to in 2012. Yeah, so this is still 2012. So this is Michael McIntyre. I actually didn't really enjoy this very much. Like, this was okay, like it wasn't his best show. Ever since then I've just been like, nah, I'm not going to spend the money to see him again. But like, actually I always say this, I'm like, oh, once you've been, that's it. But no, that's never it, because once you've been, you're like, I must see them 130 more times. But yeah, it's something that I just wouldn't go to again, even though it was alright. It's just not my favourite. But then I do have Mickey Flanagan, which I loved. It was so funny. Yeah, this was back in the game. If you don't know who Mickey Flanagan is, obviously he's very popular for the which is like a very famous London. I want to say it's London, but I don't know if it's like London or Essex or whatever it is. But basically, when we say we're going out, it means that we're going out to the clubs. But when we say we're going out, we're only going out for like a drink, or we're going to the shops. When we say it means we're getting done up. Going out. So, yeah, it was actually really, really funny. Me and my partner had a really good time. Next up, so this isn't actually the ticket, because what they done was, this was at Cambridge, because my friend went to like university there, and we went to see the Midnight Beast, and they were sold out in London. So I was like, let's just come up to you, like let's just go and see them. So yeah, what they do is they take the ticket from you, like you can't keep a hold of the ticket. And I was like, well, you know, I need the ticket, like I always have the tickets, I have tickets for everything. So I just wrote the date, which was the 8th of the 10th 2012, on the little thing that I have. A really, really good show. Actually, my partner, like they were throwing loo roll and it dunked him on the shoulder, and he was like, how? And so I'm like, Bird picked it up, and I was like, how dare you, that they threw that loo roll and you didn't even pick it up. And he was like, I didn't even know it hit me. Next up is, so this was Prince's Trust. So they had like a bunch of people there, but I was mainly there for the Midnight Beast again. Really, really good show. Royal Albert Hall is actually such a beautiful place. It's really, 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 really nice. I can't remember who else was there. I think I was just there really for the Midnight Beast. Then when they more or less like come on and done their thing, I was like, ta-da. Also, so we're still in 2012. I think this is the last one in 2012. So this was Jingle Bell Ball. Pretty sure the Wanted were here. This and Lawson. Yes. I don't know what that is. But yeah, obviously I wanted to see the Wanted as many times as I could that year. Like I said, obviously with Summertime Boys, exactly the same thing. I actually prefer these, just because it's at the O2. Obviously when they do Summertime Ball, they do it at Wembley Stadium, which can be like quite big and a bit overwhelming, but nonetheless it's actually better than the arena. So yeah, I love Jingle Bell Ball, really, really good time. Every time I think, because my cousin, I think she went the year before, and she was like, oh, I was in the queue, like, for merchandise or whatever. She was like, I overheard a woman, she was like, can I have a Jingle Bell Ball bag? And like, every time I just think of her saying it, and then she just like dies with laughter because of the ball bag. every single time. So now moving on to 2013. So this was O2 Shepherd's Bush. So I went to see Rita Ora. I don't actually mind the Shepherd's Bush. It's not the best for like disabled people really. Like they have 2 little wheelchair spaces which you can just about get in, and that's it, which is obviously disappointing because also people can stand behind you, and I'm like, well, I'm not in a wheelchair obviously, but my sister is. And it's like, well, if I need to get her out in an emergency, like I've got to move like all of these people like back, and it's a nightmare. But I didn't take my sister with me to this, so I was just like up in the balcony. It was actually really good. I love Rita Ora. Like if I could marry any woman, it'd be her. She's gorgeous, amazing. So next up was a One Direction. So it was me, my cousin and Taz, so my best friend. We went to go and see them. I can't remember what happened. I think my cousin bought 3 tickets and she was like, oh, someone can't make it. And I was like, I'll buy it off you. Like, Taz will go. She was like, okay then. My cousin, what was it? Oh, what did they sing? I'm pretty sure I have it on video of her like screaming. Was it Moment? No, what was it? Like, I know she loved the song and she was like just screaming it. And the thing is, I couldn't even concentrate because she was screaming it that much. And Taz, she does make me laugh. Taz is like a bit of a bully. That's I'm right, I'm calling you out on your shit. And someone was like, I love you, Zane, I love you. And she probably just shouted, oh, he doesn't love you. She's been savage from a very, very early age, Taz. Really, really good show, by the way. Then I have Kesha. So this was at O2 Brixton as well. So we're still in the 2013 line. Actually such a good show. I love Kesha. I love everything she stands for. I think she's beautiful. She's amazing. She's talented. She's just, oh, she's amazing. Really, really good show. Like if you do get the chance to see her, I really would recommend it. Even if you only like a few of her songs, like just go for the experience. Like so good. Like she puts on a really amazing show. Still in 2013. So this was the Best of McFly tour. Still McFly. Still love them. Nothing's changed. They still put on the best show ever. Like to me, McFly will always be the one that I love so much to see live, like always. Still in 2013 we have Pitbull. Like I said, my mum really loves him, and it's actually the date that it was, I think, was I in the shower or something and I was listening, was I listening to the radio? I was doing something, and or was it an email? I can't really remember, to be honest. And it was like Pitbull live at like O2 Academy Brixton on the 3rd of August, and I was like, what? So I phoned mum and I was like, Pitbull's come to London. I was like, guess when? She was like, my birthday. I was like, yeah. She was like, we're going. I was like, yeah. And I don't even care who it is live. Like I'll just be like, yeah, I'll come. £80 a ticket. Yeah. Don't know who it is. Don't know any songs, but I'll go. So yeah, it was actually really, really good. I know a lot of people like give Pitbull a lot of stick, but I don't give a fuck. I enjoyed it. So yeah, again, 2013. McFly. So this is actually when they come out with McBusted. Like Busted come on stage with them. And it was a shame because I was at the 3rd night, so obviously I already knew that it happened because online, and I was like devastated because I don't like to know the set list for things either. So I'd be like avoiding things. I'm like, set list, I'm like, swipe, nope, don't want to know. Just because everyone's like, oh, I want to know because I want to like record it, but then I feel like the excitement of not knowing when it is, and then like when it happens you're like, oh my god, and then like you find your phone and like your heart's beating and you're smiling, and it's just, honestly, it's like the best thing when you don't know anything. So yeah, plush special guest. Busted. Yeah, really good. This was like their, I think this was their like 10-year anniversary. Really, really good. So this is Lawson. So I actually went to see these in Brighton. I love Brighton Centre. I know I've said I love the O2, but it's like O2 and Brighton Centre are like level. Like the Brighton Centre is just like a small, quiet little venue. Super, super beautiful. I love it. That was actually the first time I met Lawson. Like me and my mum went to go meet them because, you know, mum loves them. And me being the idiot I am, I was just like, yeah, let's make a fool of myself. So I was like running towards my favourite, which I know I shouldn't say favourite. And Andy, the guy, had his arms out and I was like, no, not you. I pointed him and went to Joel, and I was just like, why am I such an embarrassment? And I was like, I'm never doing that ever again. Really, really good show actually. I don't know if I have it on me, but I know I have it somewhere. And I have Andy Brown's pic, like he was throwing them out at the sound check bit, and Mum's like, I've got one, and I was like, Mum, I love you. So it's still in 2013. So this was the big reunion. So Five was like my childhood band. I loved Five so much. So they had, I think they had Five, Atomic Kitten. Who else did they have? Libby X. Why can't I think of their names? Bewitched. It was really, really good actually. It was just like childhood in an era, because they had like in a TV show about it, and it was like big reunion on tour, and I was like, Mum, you, yeah. Really, really good show. I think I said that about everything. I'm just like, really, really good show. Of course it's good. I paid like my money for it. So we're still in 2013. So this was Bastille. So this was at O2 Brixton, which, you know, like if I've got to go, I will go. Like, no doubt about it. Like, I'm not missing a show for anyone. Yeah, Bastille actually really, really good live. Amazing show. Loved them. Great show. Then we have still 2013. So this was Jason Manford. So he's a comedian. It was actually a really, really good show. We were actually like a few rows back. I think we were meant to be like 5th row or like the 3rd row. We were meant to be like really, really close, but we got pushed back a couple of rows. Which didn't bother me. Like, it was still really good. We were still really close and everything. Super funny show. I can't remember what this one was called. I think it was literally just Jason Manford like live at the Hammersmith Apollo. Like, that's what they just usually call it. But yeah, Five. So this is Hammersmith Apollo as well. Obviously you can tell from the previous ticket that that's what they do. Like I said, Five was like my childhood band, and they were like, yeah, we're doing our own tour, and I was like, yeah, I'm going, I want to go, I want to go, I want to go, and I went. Next up we have, I think this is the last, oh no, this isn't the last one in 2013, I have one more. So this is Jingle Bell Ball again. Was the Wanted at this one? Probably, like, let's be honest, if I had the chance to see the Wanted, I did. Yeah, was it Wanted? I actually remember this one, Tiny Temple come out with Calvin Harris, done a song, and it was such a good song. I've got this ball of glue tan because I've been picking it off, and now it's just like really big. Yeah, I can't remember. I'm pretty sure Lawson were there as well, and the Vamps, so you know I'm going. So next up we have Disney on Ice. So I typically, from 2013, I think I missed like 1 year where I didn't go to Disney on Ice, but I love Disney on Ice. It's always been a thing. Like, I've always wanted to go to Disneyland Paris or Disneyland Florida or Disneyland anywhere. And yeah, I just love Disney on Ice. Like, I just feel like a child. Like, I love everything Disney. Disney's the most beautiful thing ever. Can't go wrong with a bit of Disney on Ice. Even if you're 50, even if you're 2, you just gotta go. So next up was Lawson. I don't know why they wrote all over my ticket, but this was actually on my birthday, and I met my very, very good friend Ellie there. So yeah, it was a really good show. Obviously it was on my birthday. It was my 21st actually. I remember because I had a crown and I was just like, I'm such a diva. And yeah, I met my good friend Ellie there, and I was super excited. Like, we met on the internet actually. She's one of my internet good friends. And she was like, are you going? And I was like, well, yeah, it's my birthday. I'm not going to do anything else. And yeah, I loved it. I'm pretty sure I've got the picture somewhere of us when we met. I will put it up if I find it. So we're now moving on to 2014. What's the time? I'm hungry. I'm pretty sure dinner's meant to be ready soon. So this is actually for my partner's birthday. I went to see Disclosure. So this was Alexandra Palace or Ali Pali. No. No. Worst venue ever. And I'm not even being dramatic. Like, I don't like Brixton, but Ali Pali winds me up. Like, I just hate it. I have to go because obviously my band's there. Like, I'm just like, well, I've got to go. But I just, hate Ali Pali with passion. But I did have a good time at Disclosure. Really, really good. Yeah, no complaints. So next up is Jack Whitehall. So I went to see him at Wembley Arena, yeah. And I don't particularly, I'm picking off all the glue tack, I just can't help myself. I didn't particularly like mind it, like I didn't have the best time, but he's actually quite a funny guy. Like, the Netflix TV show with his dad, excellent, so funny. Would I see him again? Maybe, I don't know. Next up we have The Wanted. So this makes me feel so old because 2014 was when they decided to go their separate ways. God, 2014. 5 years. That's not right. Is that right? I need to look that up. Where's my phone? Let's have a look up. Actually, I can ask Google. Okay, Google. When did The Wanted split up?
On the website ok.co.uk, they say, The Wanted first stole our hearts 7 years ago when they released their #1 hit All Time Low. We couldn't believe it when the Glad You Came singers sadly decided to go on hiatus back in 2014 to pursue solo projects. We're taking a look at what the 5 guys have been up to since their breakup.
Did that answer my question? I actually wasn't paying attention. So yeah, love them, love this. So it was really, really good show. Obviously heartbreaking because I was just like, please don't leave me. Please don't leave me in this shit world with these shit people. And then I went to see him a few days later at Brighton. Like I said, I absolutely love Brighton. And we were super close to the stage, like so close that I was nearly picked as Siva's Heart Vacancy girl, but I wasn't. Some like little girl was, and I was like, I will kick you. I just like kick like a 7-year-old in the chin, like ah. Yeah, and like we were that close that I could feel the heat from the bloody flames, like so bloody hot, and I was just like, how the hell do you deal with this on stage? I'll never know. So yeah, heartbroken on the way back home just listening to him, and I was just like Next up we have 1975. I'm pretty sure this was the first time I saw him, so this was back in 2014. This is at Royal Albert Hall. 1975, amazing. Everything they stand for is amazing. Everything they do is amazing. It's the 1975. They can never do anything wrong. Amazing. Amazing, 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 amazing. Then a bit later on, I went to see Russell Howard. This was actually really, really good. Such a good show. So, yet again, it was at Royal Albert Hall. You can see the little thing in the top corner. I don't know why I'm looking at my phone and trying to do this. Just one of my friends being a pain in the arse. Nothing new there. And what am I doing? I'm actually so easily distracted, and my boyfriend's like, it's the worst thing ever, like you've got to stop doing it. I'll talk about something and then I'll forget what I'm saying and I'll just talk about something else, and he's like, why do you do it? And I'm like, I just can't concentrate clearly. Yeah, so Russell Howard Wonderbox. We weren't that far back for this either actually. It was, I think we're about 10 rows back, 11 rows back. It says row 11. Yeah, really, really good show. I'd actually go and see him again. He was quite funny. McBusted. Yeah, obviously I went to see McBusted. I don't think that was the year I met them. I think that was it a few years after? Might have been. Honestly, I've got so many tickets that I just don't know anymore. If it might have been, no, it can't have been 2014. That's far too early. Pretty sure it was the year after that they done it. I'll find out because I'll go through all my tickets and I'll get to another McBusted one. Yeah, no, it wasn't. I saw him a year later. So yeah, really, really good show. Obviously, I love McBusted, love McFly. Busted, I actually, I enjoyed Busted, but not as much as I love McFly. But when they joined, I was just like, yeah, I'm all for it. And then Busted, obviously, joined back together with Charlie, and I was just like, oh, okay, I'll see how it is. Next up we have One Direction. So the support act was 5 Seconds of Summer. So me and Tazzy went to go and see him, and I was like, Taz, we've got to go because one, it's 5 Seconds of Summer and One Direction. Like, when's that ever going to happen? We've got to go. I was like, we've got to go. I was like, we've got to go. Did we buy? I think we bought tickets actually for a birthday as well. I love this little ticket because it's got like a little One Direction. It's so cute. I wish they'd do more of this. But now, do you know what I started doing now? This really upsets me. Because we bought tickets the other day for Disney on Ice, and they were like, oh yeah, it's on an app now, so you just get your tickets from an app. I was like, excuse me? Who the fuck do you think you're talking to? App tickets. Bitch. I didn't say that really, actually, that's really rude. Yeah, so obviously went to see him at Wembley Stadium. I miss One Direction as well. Save me, Jeebus. So then we have Once in a Lifetime tour. So this was more or less for Mum. This was like basically rollers and things like that. Yeah, like I said, I enjoy a bit of the old 80s music. I think it's great. Same thing that I went to with Mum. No, wait, was this the one? No, this was the one with Mum with the 80s. The one previous was with the Wanted. But they're both like the same event, they just obviously have different things. Yeah, like this is the Here and Now one. Whereas back then, that one I went to... what was this? Oh, the Del Pre-Park, but it had like Lawson and stuff. So this was the one with like the 80s and stuff. But the one with the Wanted obviously was great because, well, it's the Wanted, so yeah. Excuse me. Please cut that out of the video. So this is V Festival. So this was just a Saturday ticket because V Festival is not very far from me. It's like 40-minute drive, not even that. And yeah, obviously it was Justin Timberlake, and I was like, yeah, I want to add him, so let's go. And my partner was like, really? We're going to spend that much money just to go see Justin Timberlake? And I was like, oh yeah. We went. V Festival's alright. Honestly, like if I was going to do anything, like I'd go back to Download. Like Download was so much better, the people were nicer and stuff. So yeah, it was alright. I would definitely would not go there for 3 days, like even if I loved camping, just... So this was Fusion Festival. So this was like when the Wanted, they were like, oh, we're coming back to do like a tour. And I was like, you've just split up. But it was without Nathan. And then actually, I was in the, you know, Siva followed me and he liked my picture of me saying, Siva, can I be your heart vacancy girl? And then he put me in his OK magazine. I'm just saying, you know, that was when that happened. I had the best time because obviously it was like Union J, the Vamps, the Wanted, but the staff. I'm not even joking. I used to see you word often enough because, well, I just don't find it that offensive. But I was so angry. I was just like, you're a... to one of the fillers. And he was like, oh, a lady shouldn't use that language. I was like, well, clearly I'm not a lady because I'm using that word. Fuck off. They were so, like, unhelpful. I was like, I'm literally just trying to find, like, disabled bit. I was like, that's all I want. Like, I'm in a wheelchair on grass. Like, just help me. And we went up to the security and he was like, no, you can't get passes here unless you have these tickets. And I was like, well, we have, like, wheelchair access. Like, where do we go? So I had to go back through, and then we found the fella that we were looking for. And he was like, what's the issue? And I was like, well, they didn't tell us where everything was. He was like, it's right here. Like, you just go up and then, like, you're in a little wheelchair bit. So, obviously, you can see above everyone because, obviously, my sister slowed down. And I was like, well, if you, like, I was thinking, all they had to do, like, literally, security guard, all he had to do was go, I was just over there. And it would have been fine. Oh, I just found my blue tech ball. Do you know what happened earlier? I dropped my beauty blender, it bounced. I actually don't know where he's gone. He's disappeared into thin air. And I was just like, well, that's just like £15 gone. I'll probably find it when I clean my room. My room's an absolute mess. I've got like 10 billion pile of clothes, which I will do a clothing haul soon as well, if you wanted to know. Yeah, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, just rude people. I've actually got half my hair stuck to this now. Ew. Yeah. Rude. So, 1975, Ali Pali. I actually had a really good time at this concert. I was not bad about Ali Pali that day. I was like, oh, okay. You're all being nice today. Yeah, really, really good show. Yeah, loved it. They had the Vamps at Brighton Centre. I love the Vamps. Vamps are great. They always put on such a good show. Like, really, really good show. Like, I actually super enjoy them. We're going to see, actually next... No, it'll actually be this Saturday, which is the 25th of May. Obviously, when this goes up, it's probably way late because I've got, like, I'm not even joking, I think, like, 6 videos to edit, which is really, really bad. But, yeah, always put on such a good show. Yeah, if you wanted to, like, go and see them, I really recommend that you would. So, we're still in 2014, believe it or not. So, I went to see Linkin Park. You know, really, really good. I really enjoyed it. Just makes me sad though. Yeah, but I did have a really good time. Really good band. Yeah. Next up, we're still in 2014. We have Enrique Iglesias. My mum loves him, like adores him, like just wants to marry him. And I was like, look, mum, you've got to do what you've got to do. If you want to marry him and leave your husband there, I won't say nothing. Actually such a good show, puts on an amazing show. Like, he come to London a little while back. I can't remember when it was. I've got the ticket thingy in it somewhere, so I'll find out. But yeah, such a good show. I really recommend that. Disney on Ice, loved it. I think this was, we were like right at the front for it, and I was just like on the ice eating my ice cone, and I was like. So next up is, we're moving on to 2015 now. So this was Gimme 6 All Time Lows. This is when they collaborated together. Like they were like, yeah, let's just both do a show. I think this was Valentine's Day, but I wasn't really well that day, so I didn't see much of it. I was just like, yeah, I just want to go home. Like I'm just not feeling very well, like mentally and things like that. So I was just like, oh no. Like I feel like everyone has like this thing where if you have like anxiety and things like that, like you just can't go to concerts. Like if it's like, oh, if you're claustrophobic, no, just don't go. And it's like, well, it's like saying, oh, okay, well, just don't go outside then. Like why can't you enjoy yourself? Like do whatever makes you happy. Like if you go there and you're not in the best place, you can always just walk away. Nothing to ever feel bad about. So we have McBusted. This is when I met them. Yeah, really, really good time. I loved them. They had the DeLorean there. Pretty sure that was that concert. I'll put pictures of me meeting them, me hugging Danny, me hugging Harry, me hugging them all. Love them. Love them. Next up we have the Vamps. Like I said, I always go and see the Vamps every year. I think they're really, really good. Really, really talented. Not enough people giving them a love. So these two are actually on the same date. So this was Prodigy and then this was Great Day Out. So this is when I also met up with my friend Ellie again. So this was Lawson. This was a bad mistake. Never do 2 gigs in one day. No. Like one was obviously during the day and then one was like at night time. Yeah. Just don't do it. It's a bad idea. Yeah, obviously Prodigy was like really, really good. Obviously at Ali Pally. So I think I had in the right time. I wasn't in the best place. Next up, this was literally a day later. I was just like, why do I do this to myself? S Club 7. S Club. There ain't nobody like an S Club gonna show you how. Everybody get down tonight. Woo, woo. Like I said, like S Club. Like I said, I've only seen them once. S Club is like childhood, you know. Like, was I 7 at the time when they come out? Probably. I loved it. It was such a good show. I was just like, oh my god, I feel like I'm 10 again. I always want to feel like I'm like really young for some reason. I don't know if it's as I get older, I'm just like more miserable, and I'm just like, yeah, bring back every girl band and every boy band they used to listen to, and like let me just hear them live. Yeah, I don't know if they'd ever tour again. They might not do. I think there was like a one-off thing, and then they sort of went their separate ways again. 5 Seconds of Summer. I actually went twice. I went 12th of June and then I went to the 14th of June. So I have no self-control when it comes to 5 Seconds of Summer. The 14th of June one was Soundcheck, and honestly, like I've been to Soundcheck I think 3 times now because I've got the lanyard things. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Like it's so expensive. I'm not even joking. Like it was like £110 or something. And I think this year, did I see him this year? Last year? I can't even bloody remember. It was even more, and it was just, no, I wouldn't ever go again personally, really. Next up we have Foo Fighters. So my partner's like really into Foo Fighters, so I was like, Foo Fighters. So I was like, yeah, we'll go, like I don't mind them. Now I'm like fucking quite into them. They were meant to come to Wembley Stadium, but obviously Dave Grohl broke his leg. And yeah, they didn't end up doing it, but they ended up going to Milton Keynes, which is like it is huge, like a huge place. I was just like, yeah, I don't think I'd ever go to Milton Keynes ever again to go and see someone, but I was not mad about it. One Direction. This was, yeah, this is when they split. I think this was their last tour, 2015. Why does it feel like such a long time ago? And I feel like it was like a month ago. Yeah, me and my friend went because she was like, I really want to go, and I was like, bitch, I'll get you tickets, don't you worry. Yeah, so we went, enjoyed it, really good time. We were down at the front actually. First time I've ever been down at the front. Usually I'm at the sides, or like I'm in like the little wheelchair space because obviously my sister and stuff like that. yeah, really, really good. We have Lawson, VIP. Yeah, I love Lawson. I think they're brilliant. This is still 2015, by the way. Like, we haven't moved on to 2016 just yet, but we're going to in a minute. Yeah, I love Lawson. Obviously, any chance to get them, any chance to see them live, you know I will. So this was at Brighton as well, but this wasn't Brighton Centre. This was like a little place. It was actually really, really pretty. I think I met them again. I did meet them again. Yes, I did. And then we have Lawson again. So this is in 2016. Was this their last one before they were like, oh yeah, we're going to be doing our separate ways? I can't quite remember. But it says VIP meet and greet, so I just know I met him. which is so bad. Like, every chance I get to like do anything like special, I'm just like, yeah, here's my money, take it all. So next up we have this was 1975 Clifford's Pavilion, or Cliff's Pavilion, sorry. So that's at South End. It was actually a really, really nice venue, like a super nice venue. Because we were right at the back, and I was like, oh, I don't mind. But even being at the back, like, you're really close because it's such a tiny venue. I really did enjoy this show. This is when they come out with Love Me. So, like, it was like that era, like they just come out with it. Next up in 2015, I think this is the last one. Oh no, it's not. Why do I have Disney on Ice there for? I think I've done these in the wrong order. Oh dear. So yeah, I'll put these all in order because that's what I want to do. Anyway, All Time Low at the O2. So what bloody CD was this? Yeah, Good Charlotte was there, and I was like, Good Charlotte, All Time Low. I was like, oh, yes. Both bands, because they done Riot Girl, and I was just like, deep breaths, deep breaths, deep breaths. And then obviously I went to Disney on Ice as well. Just can't help myself with Disney on Ice. Moving on to 2016, we have 21 Pilots. God bless you, band. Yeah, I love 21 Pilots. If you didn't know, I do have them tattooed on me. Or actually, me and my partner, like, we're together, like, we got the tattoo. We're actually thinking about getting another one, another 21 Pilot one. So yeah, I don't know whether or not that will happen, but yeah, this was at Portsmouth, which is actually a really, really nice venue as well. I've only been there once. Yeah, 2016, fucking great show, like 21 Pilots. Blow it out of the park every time, like really, really good band live. Even if you don't like them, just go and see them, support them. I don't care if you don't know their songs, buy tickets. So next up we have the 1975 again. Barclaycard Arena. Oh god, yeah. We went to see him at Barclaycard Arena, so this was in Birmingham. Ooh. Birmingham, I don't know what the fuck you're doing in your venue, but that was bad. Basically, we were sat around the side bit, like, we're quite near the back, I'd say. But, like, when you were listening to them, like, so they'd say something or sing something, like, you'd hear it, and then with the speakers, you'd hear it, like, 3 seconds after. So it was really, really just off the whole night. And then we got stuck in traffic on the way back home because they were like, oh, we're shutting off this road. You have to take all of these diversions. And yeah, Birmingham's not exactly close to us. It's like a 2.5 hour drive. So yeah, I don't think I'll ever be doing that ever again. And it was on Tuesday. I had like work the next day and I was just like, I am a mug. An absolute mug. The Vamps. Oh, love the Vamps. Amazing. Like I said, always go and see them. Can't go wrong. 5 Seconds of Summer. So I have, when did I go and see him? So I went to see 5 Seconds of Summer on the 8th of April and the 9th. So this was at Brighton and this is when I had sound check. I was the funniest bitch there, I'm not even going to lie to you. So they were like, oh, who's got a question? And I was like, I'm not even going to put my hand up because I didn't last time. And she came up to me, she was like, do you want to ask one? And I was like, do you know what? I do. I actually recognised her. I was like, I know you from somewhere. And she was actually busted, like, doing, like, not security, I guess, but, like, I don't know, how can I put it, like, not even management. I don't quite know what she was doing, but she was there. And I was like, I know you. He was busted when I met them. So, yeah, obviously this one was great. Amazing show. Waste the night. God bless. Hallelujah. So yeah, I actually got to ask him a question, and me being the absolute idiot that I am, because I am an idiot, they were like, what was my question? I was like, oh, if there was like a zombie apocalypse, what would your weapon of choice be? and Ashton was going on about like how he'd get chainsaws on the bus, because he was like, oh, you know, like when you bang on the bus, it is like, sometimes it is like a zombie apocalypse. And then, oh god, what were they talking about? They were talking about some sort of other thing. I can't remember exactly. Like, I have a whole thing of what happened on like my Twitter. Like, I was just like, this is what happened. And then they were like, oh, like, what would you use? I was like, Callum's jawline. And I was like, but the thing is, I laughed hard at my own joke. I was just like, I was so funny. And it was like, are you being serious? I was like, deadly. I was like, how dare you ask me that? And, Callum didn't say anything, but I was like on the side of the back, so I couldn't really see their reaction too much. But someone was like, he was laughing, like he was going to say something, but then like they sort of moved on to the next question, and I was like, that's what I like to hear. So next up we have Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. We actually went to go and see him ages ago at Brixton, but I was like super ill, like I'm not even joking, like so ill. I was just like, I can't go. Like I was being sick, I had tummy ache. I was like, I can't make it. And I felt guilty. I was just like, oh, I'm like, because we, like me, mum and my partner really wanted to see him, and I was just like, I can't do it, I'm so ill. And what happened? We went, oh, this is another story. This is completely off topic a bit. But yeah, I was like super ill, and I had a fringe at the time. This is not at the O2 one when we went to go and see him at Brixton. And I was like, something's like tickling my fringe. And I was going like this, and I was like, oh, it's probably just like my fringe hair in the way. So I was like, just going like this. So I sat down on my sofa, and I was talking to my partner, and I just went, what is that? And like that, spider just dropped from my hair, and I was just like, it wasn't even like, oh, tiny spider. No, it was like the size of this. And I was just like, okay. And I was just like, oh my god, get the spider out. And it was like going under my like duvet and that. And I was like, it was like, I found him, and I was like, you never found him. Oh yeah, anyway, so back to this one. really good show. We were quite close, and because of all the bass and that, like the seat was like vibrating, and I was like, I'm going to vibrate out of my seat at this point. Yeah, really good show. I'd go and see Macklemore again. Obviously he's not with Ryan Lewis anymore, like they're sort of gone their separate ways to do their separate things, because obviously Ryan Lewis was like the music producer, and then Macklemore was like everything in between. But yeah, really good show. Super good. Then we have, coming to the end of this, this is 2016 still. So this was Nathan Sykes. So he was at Brooklyn Bowl, which is actually, yeah, the O2. It's in the O2, and they have bowling there, they have food, and then they have some like little concerts. Really small little cute venue. It was really pretty. He'd done like a few songs, and then he'd done a few questions. Really good show. I think he's like super talented, obviously. They all are. Yeah, I loved it. Next up we have Now That's the Festival. So this is like in my local area. So this is what was this? I believe 5 was there for this one. Or did I see him? Yeah, what they do this one? I went twice, I believe. I don't know where the other ticket is for it. But I know 5 were there at once, and then Blazing Squad was there at the other one. I was just like, yeah, a little bit of Blazing Squad. So it was all like, sort of like bands from back in the day, like Blue, things like that, which I didn't particularly like, but they were good live, so I can't complain. Next up we have, these are such tiny tickets, because I had to print these, was Friends Fest. I wouldn't particularly go again, like I think once you've been, like that's kind of it. I'm actually not really that much into Friends anymore. Like the more I watch it, the more I just think, what is this shit show? I'm all about that Brooklyn Nine-Nine life though. So yeah, like once I've been, I was like, oh no, like I'll never do it again. It's just not my... It was good, like don't get me wrong, it was really good for the price and stuff like that, but I remember when they done it and they brought it to like London, and like they were sold out for 3 days, and I was like, fuck this, I'm done, like I don't ever want to book tickets again. And then they done it in like Chelmsford. It was like, obviously, like I said, it's like a 30-40-minute drive, and I was just like, London who? Next up we have 21 Pilots. So this was the road show. So this was at Ali Pali. Great show. 21 Pilots are best. But Tyler come out actually in this big ball, like what are they called? Like, do you know like what you go running on water with? It's like a big air bubble thing. He was in one of those, and he was just like running along the thing, and I was just there like, oh my god. And also, even though I don't really like the venue and the staff rude, also, they'd done artwork, so they were like, oh, like create something, like here's the design, this is what you have to basically base it on, kind of thing. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. So I made like a few different kind of ones, and then they were like, I will get back to you like at the end of this date, and never got back to me. So I was like, oh, clearly like haven't been chosen. And then they messaged me and they were like, oh, like you've been picked, like your artwork's going to get displayed at what's the bloody train station, because it's not Ali Pali train station, because the train station is a little bit further from Ali Pali. I can't remember the train station. It was like, yeah, it's going to get displayed. Like, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know if it is true, but I think that they like looked through the artwork and then they picked, like, I think like they looked like probably like management, and then they were like, here's the designs, like what do you think? And they were like, yeah. And so I went down to visit it. Luckily enough, the lady was very nice, and she was like, yeah, you can go down, but only if you get a picture, but you have to come back up. I was like, I'm in a car, like I'm not going to leave my car here, I ain't getting on no train. So yeah, that was that. I'll leave like the picture off with my poster and stuff. And they were like, oh, we'll send it out to you. And I was just like, for months and months and months they didn't, and it actually come like, not recently, like maybe a year later or something, I can't remember. I loved it, like, yeah, super happy about that, obviously. Next up we have 1975. So I went to this one with my cousin, my partner and my sister. Yeah, obviously I've said enough about them. A really, really good show. I love the hotel, obviously. So that's 2016. So moving on to 2017. So I have Impractical Jokers. Great, guys. I didn't know what to expect from it, because I was like, obviously their TV show is completely different to their stand-up, but their stand-up, it's still like sort of, it's not based on the show as such, but they still have that same like personality and the same kind of, I don't really know, like you just have to go and see them, like it's so good. I'm pretty sure I saw them in 2008 as well. I'm going to see them, is it this year they're touring? Pretty sure it's this year, like the end of this year. Next up we have All Time Low at Ali Pali. Actually, yeah, Tazzy and I went to this. This was their it was like their like so anniversary bloody album, but I can't think of the album. What is the album? Like, I don't know, memory's blank, but yeah, like me and Tazzy went. She was like, yeah, let's go, like it's been like so many years since we saw them like for the first time, and I was like, okay, I'm there. Yeah, again, the Vamps. I love the Vamps, can't complain, always want to see them. Impractical Jokers again, like I said, just talked about them, so I don't need to. What is going on? Why are you starting? Get off. Yeah, like I said, enjoyed it, really, really good. Coming to the end now of this 10-hour long video. Next up I have Unit 6. So this was 2008. Oh, I've got 2017 Disney on Ice there. Love Disney on Ice, don't I? Just put that there. Yeah, Unit 6 2008. What do I have to say? God, that was... No freaking way was that December. This was their Take Off Your Colours. This was like their 10-year anniversary, and I was like, yes, because I want to hear Always Attract live. So this has been forever. It's like my favourite all-time low song ever, and then they done it, and I was just like, I am truly blessed. Yeah, such a good show actually. This one, I actually really enjoyed myself at Brixton that time. Yeah. Still in 2018, so I have the Vamps, yet again, like I said, always go and see them, they're great. And then next up we have 21 Pilots. I don't know why Brixton started doing these, but these are like these paper things, and they come like in a big square, and like you have to pull it off, but if you rip this, the ticket's void. And I was like, why do that? Like, why do that? That's so stupid, because if I rip it by accident because you can't be bothered to put it on like a bit of this, actually is this plastic? Okay, maybe don't put it on plastic, cardboard or something, I don't know. Oh, excuse me. And yeah, this was the Complete Diversion tour. So this was when they just they basically come out just before Trench, so it was like, see, they come out with like Nico and the Niners and things like that, and well, loved it. Such a good show. And I was like, because what it was basically, you had to put in like email address. It was like fan verification. And they were like, oh, like, if you get the chance, then you can, like, obviously enter to get tickets. And I was like, please, God, let me get, like, obviously you could after get tickets, but obviously everyone that got the email got them prior. Like, it was like that kind of thing. So anyway, I got them, and I was like, I was on the website, and I was like, oh God, like, it's just going around and around and around and around and around. Like, I'm not going to get the tickets. And then so I was like, I was going through Twitter, and everyone, like, people were still, like, buying them. Like, it was, like, half an hour after, and I was like, people are still getting tickets, so they're clearly still there. And so I was like, click the link they sent through your mobile. Click the link, went straight through, got 2 tickets. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Really? But yeah, I can't complain because obviously I went to go, but it was so good, and I was so happy that we went. Next up was Enrique Iglesias. Like I said, obviously I went to go and see him in 2008. Holy shit. So where we was sat, right, because we took my sister, he was on stage. So say the stage is here, the wheelchair bit's here, right? He comes on the stage, doesn't he? He comes up, over, and comes onto our stand. I'm literally like this far away from Enrique. I was just like, Mum, she didn't even give a second thought. She just went, because obviously it's like when you're in the wheelchair ramp, you're in like a row thing. She pegged it down there, and I was like, and like he was gonna hug her, and she was just like standing away from him. I was like, Mum, like hug him, do something. And I was like, I've got to go down there now. So I was going down there and just recording it. I was just like, it was a really, really good show. Next up we have Lawson. So this was like, what did they do? This was at Shepherd's Bush, not the best venue, but it was like so many years since their first album, like Chapman Square, and I was like, yeah, I met him again, obviously, because, you know, no self-control. No self-control. Next up I have 5 Seconds of Summer. Oh, yeah, like, this is what I mean, look, comes like this. That's my head in. Yeah, so 5 Seconds of Summer, so this was like, VIP, so it was sound check. I had the worst time, like, it was just awful, like, because what happens is you can, like, once you go in, you can leave, like, when you go sound check. So you go in for sound check, and then you leave, and then you go back in. They were like, no, like, you can't leave, like, once you're in, you're in. And I was like, so, like, I've literally got to sit, like, we were literally, there was people just standing and sitting around for, like, hours waiting to get back inside to the place just so they could sit and stand. And I was like, this is a fucking joke. I was like, why do this? Like, every other time we've been able to not. And yeah, that's why I just had such a bad experience. But obviously 5 Seconds of Summer made everything. So yeah, really, really good. Answered a bunch of questions, blah, 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 blah. So this is coming up to the end of 2008. So Disney on Ice, yeah, again. And then the last one was 21 Pilots. So this was 2009. So I actually bought these tickets for my partner for his birthday, which is the 7th, which I did try to get tickets for, but I didn't earn it. I was like, look, we'll go on the 8th. One day after your birthday. The Bandito tour. Oh, I love 21 Pilots. Obviously, I can't say enough good things about them. Like, I love them. Yeah, really, really, just fucking fantastic. Yeah, really great. So that's every single ticket. I'm pretty sure I've been to more concerts. I went to see Ollie Murs actually at Chelmsford once. That was really, really good. But this year I have Spice Girls coming up, and I was just like, Spice up, yeah. So I'm super excited about that. I've got Elton John next year. Can't wait for. I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. So yeah, that is the end of the video. Obviously this video is going to be like super long. I'm probably going to get like 2 views, and then 1 view is going to be from me. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, bye. Look at this ball, blue tank.